Going on right now about ICE murdering 37-year-old Minneapolis resident Alex Pretti. I just want to set a couple of things straight. And just like the shooting of Renee Good a couple of weeks ago, the Department of Homeland Security decided to lie about the circumstances of this shooting from the very beginning. Here they say an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun, seen here, and they do show this gun right here. But as I showed in this opening still, this is cell phone footage of Alex Pretti being approached by an ICE agent, and you can see he's only holding a cell phone in one hand and has an empty hand here. And this is the beginning of that unedited cell phone footage where you can see Alex standing his ground and the ICE officer also standing his ground. But as this guy approaches, you're going to see they are the ones who are the aggressors and push Alex back as he's only holding a cell phone. He does not have a gun in his hand, only a cell phone, and they are the ones taking that interaction to him. But the obvious question is, did Alex have a gun on him? And the answer is yes, but he did have a legal right to carry it. As this news story states, family members said Pretti owned a handgun and had a permit to carry a concealed handgun in Minnesota. But even though the video shows that Alex probably never even had his hand on his gun, that didn't stop the DHS from saying this looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. And as further evidence that Pretti was not there to commit violence against ICE agents, I offer this up. These are two protesters that Pretti is actually trying to protect. He's actually trying to protect them from them. He gets bear sprayed. He turns his back to the agents to try to protect these women, and they end up grabbing him and taking him to the ground. Now, this is where they're being violent towards him, not him being violent towards them. And as further evidence that Alex was not there to commit violence on ICE agents, I submit these two clips that I've synced up together here. And if you look down here on the bottom, this person in the brown coat, that is Alex there. And if you watch, as this ICE agent's foot clears, you can see that Alex has two hands visible, not near a gun. Now, this is just 8 seconds before he shot, so let me go ahead and play this forward. And if you didn't see it before, I want you to keep your eye on this ICE agent right here. He's also the guy right up here. As he leans in over Alex's body, you can see his hand here is empty. I'm going to roll it forward just for a bit, and you can see all of his fingers going down. There is nothing in his hand. Now continue watching him as we reel through this, and you'll see as he pulls out his right hand and turns, you will see that he has Alex's gun in his hand down here. And if we roll that forward, that gun is several feet away when the first shot rings out. Coming forward here, you can see the gun in his hand. We'll reel it back a little bit. And that is where the first shot rings out. And if you'll notice, that gun has a bulge on top of it. Now I'm going to show you the photo that the DHS posted on Twitter. And as you see here, here is the photo of Alex's gun that the DHS thankfully posted on Twitter. Now you can see this is a clip. This isn't part of the gun. This is the gun here, but it does have this bulge up top here that is actually a red dot sight that is an add-on and makes Alex's gun distinctive. And again, if we go back to this footage, you can see that right hand coming out with that gun, and it does have that bulge on top of it. So this guy pulled Alex's gun off of his body. Somebody probably yelled, "He has a gun," and then the feeding frenzy of untrained ICE officers rained down with bullets on him. And as further evidence of Alex not even having the weapon at the time he was unalived, I'm going to play you this footage of Alex's body on the ground and these ICE agents asking, "Where's the gun? Where's the gun?" Somebody goes, "You've got the gun," and the guy who took it away says, "I've got the gun." I'm going to play that here. And video evidence like this is exactly why ICE agents do not want American citizens being able to film their actions, because they want to be able to do whatever illegal actions they do and put out phony press releases like this and not have the evidence against them to prove them wrong.